So, the Curry family makes the difficult decision of deciding what son to root for during the 2019 Western Finals. And also, with the recent revelation of Aisha Curry, does the thought of some women wanting too much come to mind? And what's with all the fascination of dudes using the new female snap filter? Neighbors, it's your boy TC, and this is the King Talk Podcast. So, to all our listeners in Memphis and beyond, hopefully all is well. The check clear, bills is paid, all is lit. You know, I recently tried out a new barber. I don't know, after going to the same barber for about 20 years, I wanted to switch it up. And I'll be honest, I was skeptical in the beginning. I mean, I think most dudes can agree that we value our haircut just as much as a woman values her makeup. Or all the Brazilian, Sicilian, that foreign shit y'all put in your head. I mean, your haircut it's like not something that you want to trust with anybody, especially in Memphis. Cause then motherfuckers will let you know if your shit is off, Well, I mean, so I was scrolling this app. It's called Style Seek. It looks, allows you to look up, local barbers and all that shit. Basically you can look at their work and, see how they do their thing. Okay, boom. So I pull up, no appointment. That was my first mistake. But when I came in, they asked me, was I walk in? I'm like, yeah, just coming, just trying to try out a new barber. And then that's when they referred me to the dude that was sitting in the back. So that was strike two. Usually, when the cat in the back probably ain't too good at what he do. I'ma just be honest with you. But to my surprise, I let the dude cut my hair or whatever. And he was pretty good. I mean, in fact, it was on point. I mean, it was so much on point. So I was thinking like, well, you know what? Shit, this might be my next barber right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him a shot. So I go back the next time. This time I set an appointment. Okay. So I set the appointment, and that's when on the day of the appointment, he calls probably about maybe 30 minutes before my appointment and said, hey, can we push it back another hour? Now, by doing this finna make me late for work and everything, but I said, you know what, fuck it, man. This cat, he pretty good at what he do. It's all good. So, I let him cut it the second time. Second time, it wasn't as the way I wanted it, like how he did the first time or whatever, but it was cool. It was good. It's okay, cool. I can live with this. The third time, okay, I go back to the job the third time, set my appointment up. In fact, I knew there was a good chance that I might not even be able to get there on time. Because, the way I be working at my job, sometimes we work over or whatever. But I made it my business. I'm talking about I'm cutting corners. I'm not really even doing just my 100% work the way I'm supposed to do it. But, I said, hey, I got to make this appointment, man. Actually, I got to be on point. I got to interview the next day at another job. So, yeah, I got to be on point. So, I make it my business. I make it there. I get there 20 minutes early, on time. I see he's still cutting on the little kid head or whatever. I said, that's cool. He get done with the kid head, and next thing you know, the kid's dad is getting in the chair. I said, okay, hold on. So wait a minute now. My appointment's at 5:30. It's 5:36, and now you finna cut somebody else's head. I'm saying, hold on, this motherfucker tripping. You know what I'm saying? So he cutting dude's head or whatever. I ended up getting a call from my job, so I had to step back out. I step out, but when I come back in, he's getting done with the kid's son. Well, shit, the kid's father's head. And so it's my turn. Okay. So I get in the chair, and automatically the man start coughing, please. He ain't apologized for the whole putting somebody in front of me thing. So this is at this point he had strike 4. I'm like, I don't even think I should even let this nigga cut my hair. I need to go back to my old barber. So he cutting my head or whatever, and he started coughing, please. He was like, well, man, oh, you got grease in your head? You got grease in? I'm like, yeah, it's a little Vaseline, something just keep it moisturized, whatever. Said, oh no, it's kind of hard for me to cut hair when you got grease in your head or something. I might have to wash that out. I'm like, okay, well, do what you got to do, whatever. So he decides not to wash it out. So he's cutting whatever. Then I start to notice he didn't spend as much time as he normally do. When he's lining me up and cutting my head or whatever. He basically stayed on my facial hair or whatever. And I'm talking about he spent long on my facial hair than lining my head up. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? He gets done with the haircut and then he shows me the mirror. I noticed in the mirror the man gave me. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I hate when a motherfucker try to get creative. Look, if I ain't asked you to do something, don't go trying to do no extra shit. This motherfucker tried to give me the line strip. I don't know what you call that shit. I normally wear a goatee. This motherfucker tried to give me a little strip under my lip or whatever. So at this point, I'm copping please. I'm like, shit, you know what, man? I should never stepped out on my barber, man. I should have just stepped with the same motherfucker that I was, been messing with. But man, it's crazy. After a while, I looked at that shit, and this motherfucker done gave me the McDonald's imp, man. The McDonald's imp, man. I'm in this motherfucker looking like Osborn off Spider-Man or some shit. But long story short, don't cheat on your barber. Stick with what work, man. Stick with what work. I don't fool with these. At the end of the day, man, it's all about having integrity. At the end of the day, man, I feel like if I'm doing some work for anybody and anything I do, I feel like my customer, the work that I did for them, that's a billboard. That's promoting my work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So anything I do for you, when somebody see it, I want them to be like, yeah, that cat on point. You know what I'm saying? They just, I don't know, different breed, man. Okay. Playoff predictions. Well, shit, ain't much of no playoffs left. I mean, we pretty much, we can see what's going on in Portland or Golden State or whatever. I don't know. It's like they ain't even show up. But I mean, to be honest, it's like playing a different team. You sitting up here getting ready for Durant. Durant ain't in there. Now they got a whole different ball game going on. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that though, cause what's his name? The little brother, self-care. Man, they hard on him, man. Everybody know who the good brother. Everybody know who finna put it up and go to the finals or whatever. But I just think that's fucked up. Last week, the Curry family, they played rock, paper, scissors. You know what I'm saying? Having to choose between what team to root for or whatever. I mean, could you imagine having two sons in the Western Conference Finals? I mean, shit, that's a gift in itself. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we all know who gonna do their thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if I ain't gonna lie, if I was self, I'd have a chip on my shoulder. Shit, for real. You know what I'm saying? Boss up. Shit, you got the opportunity to go against your big brother. This nigga, he got his ring. Shit, you need to be trying to get yours, nigga. Shit, I'm sitting, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the underdog though. I'm sitting up here, I'm just like, please let Aisha say some crazy shit to throw this man off his game. Really just say something, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, for real. Shit, which brings me to our next topic. Do some women just want too much or never satisfied? I mean, you could be a superstar on top, but it ain't like a motherfucker will find a way to find something to complain about. And don't get me wrong, ain't nobody perfect. Having all the money and all this shit don't make you perfect. You still gonna have your ups and downs. But shit, why a motherfucker gotta put that shit out for the world to see though? You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, this is my motto, plain as day. If I'm doing something wrong, shit, tell me. Goddamn it, tell me. Don't put it out there, you know what I'm saying, to have folks in your business. That's how you cause problems. That's how you cause extra problems. You know what I'm saying? And shit, she might, you know what I'm saying, might did, bring it to his attention, but at the same time, don't go out here bucking nobody on no goofy shit, that just leave a bad look, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you got to move like a boss. You with a boss, you got to move like one, you know what I'm talking about? Shit. But to answer the question, do I feel like, some women just never satisfied, you give them one thing, they got to have another. I mean, I don't know, but I'm fine. I mean, that's how most women is anyway. I'm fine with women being women. My problem is when you not satisfied and you trying to bring it out to the masses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's some fuck shit. You married, you got something, whatever going on, that's between you and the person you married to. That ain't for mama, that ain't for the daddy, and that show ain't for the motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know, but then sometimes you got some women that literally just nobody, you could do this. They be like, I want this, and you go do it. I want that, you go do it. And then they just never fucking satisfied, got to find something. But you know what I got for that? A motherfucker who never satisfied, I don't care if you're a dude or a female. That's some self issues. You know what I'm saying? You're not happy with yourself when you got to ask, like basically your happiness depends on what somebody else can do for you. You truly never will be happy because you know what? You're not happy with yourself. That's all to it. You're not happy with yourself. So I don't know, man. But even if you're not happy with yourself, man, you can learn. It's always time to grow. It's always room to grow. But putting your the ins and outs of your marriage and how you feel in your marriage out for the blast is stupid. That don't make no type of sense. Cause man, once you done open up the world for all these opinions, now you got to go please this person and please that person. When the only person you should have been worrying about pleasing was the person that you was in a relationship with. The world this week made it a little bit easier for all the undercovers. I don't know. For all the undercover motherfuckers, niggas find out. Snapchat got this filter, turn dudes into girls and girls into dudes, and y'all motherfuckers just went wild with this shit. I'm talking about all over my timeline. Yeah, I'm like, man, these simp ass dudes, man. These fools a trip, man. Y'all couldn't wait to get on that train. Niggas were channeling they inner bitch on social media all last week. Time you look around, they like, we ain't gotta do skits with makeup. Shit. I don't know. And stop doing this shit, bro. That shit don't look proper. Cut that shit out. You look goofy as fuck, man. No, this shit is not funny. This shit look goofy as hell. Joke's on you, dude. Ain't this a bit warrior sweep trailblazer? Advance to the NBA final. Well, maybe next year, self. Maybe next year, self. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold game. Caught the fight this weekend with Deontay Wilder and I forget the guy's name, but damn. I thought we was gonna get at least 4 to 5 rounds, maybe. 2 minutes in, shit, I'm looking at my phone or whatever. Look up, it's a wrap. My guy knocked flat out. That motherfucker hit that goddamn ground. He tried to get back up. Ref was like, no sir. It's over with, goddamn. It's over with, man. But I don't know. It should have been bobbing and weaving, goddamn it, or something. Shout out to my boy King Neil, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Turning up, you know what I'm saying? Probably, full of that good. Original King Talk podcast will be back soon. We're just getting some things. We just taking on a lot of things at one time. You know what I'm saying? So your boy holding it down for the time being. Shout out Lil German. You know what I'm saying? Kings of Memphis Media. Yeah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too if you're listening on your YouTube page. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Should be up. The link should be up under the video. Earlier last week, Pamela Turner. It was another African American woman that was shot by the Baytown Police Department. She basically was on her way to her apartment. The officer approached her. They say he approached her about some warrants or some things like that. Now, the officer, he stays in Miss Turner's apartments, so he know her. They said that he actually have encountered her over 10 times within the last 4 months. Now, Miss Turner, they said that she was diagnosed with schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia, back in 2005. So I'm thinking, if this officer has encountered her, he knows that, her condition. He knows her condition. He knows her mind state. I actually seen the video of the shooting. I guess it was maybe somebody that stayed in the apartments. He captured the video. Apparently, in the video, what it showed was the officer. He tased her, so she's down on the ground. At the time, she was yelling out, "Hey, I'm pregnant, or whatever." And after the officer tased her, he's trying to put the handcuffs on her. He says that she reached for his taser and tased him. That's what he said apparently happening. She tased him. So after she tased him, he then takes out his gun and he shoots her. Not once, but he fires 5 shots. They say maybe he only hit her once, whatever, but he fired 5 shots. That's boom, 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 goddammit. Now, when you think about that, when I fight, it's like if I want to seduce somebody, I'm gonna shoot you. If I'm up on you, you on the ground, I ain't got to shoot you 5 times. If I want to put you out, I can shoot you right now. Just whop, one little shot and you good. You good. But to shoot a motherfucker 5 times that is mentally ill, that says a lot about you as a person. You say, you know what? This ain't nothing but a goddamn dog. I'm finna take her out. 5 times, nigga, that's overkill. You was trying to kill Miss Turner. You were trying to kill her. And, I know what they say. Oh, well, he was tased. And so, that's violent force used against an officer or whatever. But from the looks of that video, it was like, it was just from my perception, it looks like I said, he done encountered her over 10 times in the past 4 months. He was tired of her. He didn't give a fuck about that, whether that woman lived or not. He just was thinking about, hey, she tased me. Oh, that's probable cause. Let me kill this motherfucker. It's a wrap. You hit me with a taser, I got every right to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. The young man that was recording, I'm pretty sure he was recording in the cut. The officer didn't know he was recording. But when y'all think about it, think about this. If you gonna record an officer doing some fuck shit, let that motherfucker know, hey, sir, I got you on camera. I can see everything you motherfucking doing. You are on fucking camera. So act accordingly, because you are being recorded. You know what? I'm not recommending that we run up on these officers and start jumping them when they come in our neighborhoods. But we gotta let these motherfuckers know, look, motherfucker, you are on Facebook Live. The world see what the fuck you doing, goddammit. Now, granted, some of these officers don't give a fuck, but I think if we start letting these motherfuckers know, hey, we see you. We see what the fuck you doing. The world see what the fuck you doing, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't sweep this shit up under the rug, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, I just feel like, man, we can't keep letting these motherfuckers come into our neighborhoods and keep doing the same bullshit to us, man. Especially to no females. Just think about it. Think about if that was your mama, if that was your daughter, if that was your sister. You really finna sit back and just sit in the cut and record some motherfucker while they doing some fuck shit? No, man, that's that. We can't keep moving like this, man. We gotta protect our women, man. We gotta protect our motherfucking women, man. You know, straight up. And that's that, man. Ain't nothing to it, man. We gotta protect our women. You know, and like I said, I've been of the opinion that, you know, that we protest. We like to protest when cops and stuff or white folks do something to black folks, but we don't protest when black folks do it. You know, when you think about it, honestly, what black folks doing to black folks and what those police doing, even though it resulting in the death, it's different. I mean, it hits different when somebody that's a paid employee of the government with no concern. I mean, the only reason that you are even interacting with me is because you assume that I'm a criminal, assuming that I've did some criminal activity, and instead of taking certain steps to doing something, you just automatically quick draw McGraw. Fuck it, this motherfucker do the first thing I don't like, I'm finna take his ass out. See, that's different than what's going on in the black community amongst blacks, you know, killing blacks or whatever. That's two different type of things. And I promise you, in the beginning, I mean, I would say this all the time, but it's just now if I take the time to sit back, it's different. It hits different, you know, and not just because you feel like, oh well, there's nothing we could do if so and so got into it with so and so, you know. No, that's different. That I mean, we need to get on that too. We need to get on that too, but we can't mix them together. We can't mix what's going on in the black community amongst blacks with what's going on with the police. When it's like I don't see you motherfuckers going out here doing the same thing to other citizens, but I sure see you motherfuckers doing that shit to black citizens, and that's the problem. So yeah, I get it. I stand corrected. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy, man. It's I don't know. At a loss of words. I mean, at some point, you know, when do the shit stop? That's when you gotta just really ask yourself, when do this shit stop, man? You know, but we gonna go ahead and close it on out. I wanted to talk about a lot of the rappers and all these rapper shootings and all that shit. What's up with that shit? You know what I'm saying? You know, from my point of view, I thought the goal was to get this money. You know, I thought that's how we was moving, but it's saying like now is you know, you done had all these little shootings and shit. Starting with the Offset studio shooting, they did a little drive-by on the studio, and then they had the shooting, the Rolling Loud festival. They had all those shootings and all that bullshit going on. It just basically saying like they had like a whole task force just out just to get the young niggas that's out here rapping and shit. I'm gonna tell you something like this, young niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, Get your money, man. Cause all this fugazi shit, all this popping off, trying to get your name out in the blogs and so-and-so, that shit sweet until one of you motherfuckers kept one to the dome. That shit sweet than a motherfucker. There's RP so-and-so, fly high, my guy. Put your face on a t-shirt. Man, it's fucked up they killed my nigga, dog. Rest in love, man. But then you see how your partner was living, though, man. Did you see how your partner was rolling out here in these motherfuckers? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good niggas that get taken out, too. I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about before the ones that's out here, you know, let's put it like this, man. It's a whole lot of street shit going on. And all I can tell you niggas is this, just move accordingly, man. I think after the Rolling Loud shootings, what happened? They shot at YFN Lucci at his car. Then they shot Gotti. His tour bus or something. It's a whole lot of like, I don't know, some other shit going on, man. So you know. We don't really have too much details on what it is. I mean, ain't nothing but just some young niggas being young niggas, I guess. And I mean, Gotti don't even really move like that. So, you know, that was surprising they shot at his shit. I think Young Thug shit got shot at. And it just, man, look here. Quit fucking up the money. That's all I gotta tell you motherfuckers. Quit fucking up the money, man. Because before you know it, they gonna shut this shit down. They gonna shut this shit down, and I ass be up here trying to get money the old way and shit, man. Look, this, you know, music, let the music be the music, let the street shit be the street shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for that. But yeah, you know, this was cool, man. You know, episode 7. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe on YouTube. Like on Twitter, Instagram, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be back next week. You know, it's your boy TC, and this is King Talk Radio, face ass, King Talk Media. Wait a minute, what is this? Is it media or is it a podcast? I don't know. A little bit of everything, man. King Talk Podcast. We'll see you next week. Chill.